Welcome to the module on how to use the Sonus Vue app. In this module, we will cover how to find the app on the App Store. We'll also cover how to interpret the app graph. Then we'll cover how to transfer the Soundwaves to the Sonus Vue Pro. We'll discuss why you should use the Sonus Vue Pro in addition to the app. And then we'll briefly discuss what you should listen for. Prior to downloading, please ensure that your Play Store or your iTunes accounts are set up on your device. Then go to your phone's Play Store or iTunes account. Enter Sonus Vue in your search box. Click on the Sonus Vue banner. This will bring you to the information screen about our app. You'll simply click on the Install. And if you have not set up your account, you will receive this account setup screen asking for payment method. This app is free, so you can skip this. The app will now install on your phone. Enter your code and hit redeem. In some cases, this may not function properly depending on the type of phone or tablet you are using. To resolve this, you may need to download a free third-party app called Lesser Audio Switch. When launching for the first time, select Normal for muting speaker settings. Then navigate to the Settings menu option in the top left of the app window. From this menu, enable Switch Microphone by clicking the unchecked box matching this feature title. Back inside the main Lesser Audio Switch app, click the microphone icon near the headphones and select Wired Headset Microphone. This will force the audio input to receive the signal properly. After this change, you should be able to enter into the Sonus Vue app and record ultrasound normally with your phone or tablet. Once you are finished, you can reset the microphone by clicking the same icon, the microphone next to the headphones, and select Internal Microphone. This will reset your phone or tablet. So now let's discuss how we use the Sonus app. Grab the Sonus XT, the PH-split cable, the cable XT-phone, and your phone loaded with the Sonus Vue app. Plug in the PH split into the Sonus XT headphone jack. Ensure the jack is all the way in. If the jack is not all the way in, the user will receive a sloppy signal. Plug the headphone into the PH split port. Then plug in the other end of the cable XT phone into the splitter and into the phone. Open the Sonus Vue app on your phone. So now let's discuss how to interpret the signal. With the Sonus app, the user can look for repetitive harmonic values that will indicate that there is an ultrasonic anomaly present that should be looked into further. These patterns can indicate such things as delamination of windings, loose connections, dirty power, arcing, treeing, tracking, or corona, just to name a few. With 3 options for viewing the signal, the user can choose the screens they like best. Time signal is my preferred method of displaying the values being seen on the screen, but the display scaling compares positive and negative amplitudes in millivolts versus time. In frequency spectrum, the display scaling compares the frequency of how often an event is occurring and its decibels at those different frequency values. In a combined screen of time signal and frequency spectrum, both screens are displayed simultaneously. This makes the screens much smaller and harder to see. The recommendations from IRISS are to choose one of the 2 listed above as your single screen to view. The phone can be tilted when using the Sonus app, but it is best to only have one of these options open again and use it in landscapes so the values can be seen more clearly. There is no harmonic marking capability on the phone app. This prevents the user from being able to actually mark harmonics, only to see them. The Sonus app is the first step in identifying if there's an issue present and warrants further investigation using the Sonus Vue Pro desktop. When recording a sound wave using the Sonus Vue app, you first must ensure that the amplitude on the display can clearly be seen on those displays. If not, adjust the volume if there's either too much or too little amplitude seen on the displays. When ready, simply hit the REC icon to start. The next screen will open up and the user will be able to choose their duration of time for recording. 10 to 15 seconds is usually enough for capturing rotating equipment anomalies and electrical asset anomalies. Steam traps may also fall in this range as long as you can catch at least 1 to 2 discharges during your recording. Some anomalies may require the user to select another value to capture the anomaly in its entirety. Simply select the user value, insert the time in seconds, and then hit start. As soon as the start icon is hit, a countdown will be displayed at the top of the Sonus Vue app's display screens. The temporary audio file name will also be displayed. When the recording stops, the default name will appear in the New Name tab. Simply backspace out to enter the name of the recording that was just captured. Name the recording using asset ID and a date stamp for best results. Once named, click OK to continue. To access your settings, simply hit the 3 dots on the top right corner of the main screen. This will bring you to the settings screen. Every setting can be customized to suit the user's need. The default values are a great starting point, however. Playing back and sending sound waves are easy. To play back a sound wave, simply go into your settings and choose Recorded Audio Files. Scroll through the list and select the file you wish to play and then hit play at the bottom left of the screen. This is the same location that you would use to send a sound wave. To transfer the sound wave wirelessly, choose from several sharing options that will send the sound waves wirelessly. We recommend that you create a sound wave folder on your laptop or desktop computer and then save the files under a subfolder with the company's name. Select your sound wave you wish to send and choose the share icon at the bottom left of the screen. A new window will open up, overshadowing the list. The options to wirelessly send the sound waves will now appear at the bottom of the screen, and any sharing apps installed on your phone will display here. They can then be sent to someone back at an office to analyze with Sonus Vue Pro desktop instantly to make determinations, or wait till after the survey is completed to perform analysis. To transfer files to your laptop or desktop when tethered, simply insert your USB cable into the device and download the files directly from the phone. Look in your Explorer for the tethered device. Enter the DCMI files to retrieve the sound waves from your device, and then we recommend that you create a sound wave folder on your laptop or computer and save the files under a subfolder with the company name. Once in the folder, the sound waves can then be accessed by the Sonus Vue Pro desktop software. Many things can produce ultrasound. Some of these sources are frictional, turbulent, or electrical anomalies. These are the anomalies we want to detect and diagnose. Antagonistic ultrasound anomalies can be produced by such things as a bad ballast, security and lighting motion detectors, bats, rodents, computers, PA systems, and radios mounted to metal beams. So what do we actually listen for? Well, when it comes to electrical faults, the list is pretty long. We can detect corona, treeing, tracking, arcing, loose windings, delamination of windings, dirty power, or partial discharge. When it comes to rotating equipment or bearing faults, we can determine inner and outer race, ball pass, cage faults, stray voltage, loose connections, or dirty power. When it comes to steam traps, we can actually detect and determine over and undersized traps, flooded traps, block traps, or blow-through. Compressed gases and vacuum leaks can also be tested. We can test any of the gases such as compressed air, nitrogen, argon, helium, and vacuum as well. Note that the Sonus XT and Sonus PD are not ATEX rated. Heat exchangers, condensers, and chiller testing can also be done using the same principles outlined in a compressed air survey. Valve testing can be done with a 1, 2, 3, 4 method to be able to determine the condition of the valve. The use of a tone generator can help in building envelope testing. And that same tone generator can also be used in bulkhead and hatch cover testing. These are just a few of the items that we can actually record and view in the field using the Sonus Vue app, which will give the user a better understanding of the condition currently in front of them. The Sonus Vue app is meant as a primary diagnostic tool to let the user see when something is occurring. For more in-depth analysis, the Soundwave will need to be run through the Sonus Vue Desktop Pro software to get the exact harmonic occurrences that are being seen in the FFT or in a time signal analysis.
In this module, we covered how you find the app on the App Store or Google Play Store. We also talked about how to interpret the app graphs, how to transfer the sound waves to the Sonus Vue Pro, and why you should use the Sonus Vue Pro in addition to the app. We also discussed a few things that you can actually listen for.